Good afternoon, Kimberly Panthers. This is Mr. Sally with another edition of my weekly Friday video bulletin. It is Friday, May 3rd, 2019, the end of our first week of Georgia Milestone. We have about one more week to go before we're done with Georgia Milestone. Yay! I am so blessed to be the principal here at Kimberly Elementary School, where we strive to build hope in action, belief in action, success in action. Stay tuned for some very important updates, which should all connect to our school goals of creating better readers, creating better mathematicians, and creating a better school culture. Do want to ask our parents to please practice on-time arrival, especially during this time of testing. I'm still having some boys and girls getting here after 8 o'clock, and we are beginning our testing sessions promptly at 8:30, which means that our boys and girls need to get here as early as they can. Our doors open at 7 a.m., buses start dropping off at 7:30, our students are having breakfast at 7:30, teachers are taking them to the restrooms at 8, and we're starting tests promptly at 8:30. When you bring your child to school past 8 o'clock, you are running the risk that they will miss the first section of the test, and then they'll have to wait in the media center until the afternoon and take that part of the test in the afternoon. Again, please get your child here on time each and every day, not just for testing, but because of testing now. Make sure that our boys and girls are staying focused and on task every day in class. In between each of our testing sessions, our teachers are preparing students for the next day's assessment. So please remind your boys and girls that although we know that it's springtime and they're ready to go on summer vacation, that school is not over yet. Early checkouts turn into a tardy without a doctor's excuse, so please make sure that if you're checking your child out early, that it's only because they have a doctor's appointment, not because of a parent appointment. Again, our GMass testing began this week. We tested on Wednesday and Thursday, and then today we had makeups. There are also makeup days on May the 13th and the 16th. I'm not certain if that's correct. I'm reading some dates, but we actually start taking tests next week for Georgia Milestone. So I think I'm looking at some wrong dates, but that's okay. Please take a look at our online calendar, and it'll tell you exactly which assessments we're being given next week. But I know we'll be testing our boys and girls in 4th grade ELA next week, and then we'll come back and we'll do social studies and science. So we'll be doing ELA and math next week for 4th grade, and then we'll do social studies and science at the end of the week. Our kindergarten through 2nd grade students are taking their benchmark tests as well as wrapping up their STAR assessments. Progress reports went home on yesterday in your Thursday folder. We printed them out earlier this week, and you should have gotten them yesterday. If you did not get a progress report from your youngster, please contact your teacher through Class Dojo and let them know that you are missing your child's progress report. Let me just tell you, I was so excited this past Friday, April 26th, which was the day before my birthday. We had our first ever PreGMass LockIn. It was wonderful. We had 60 wonderful boys and girls who stayed the night here at Kimberly Elementary School, participating in all kinds of pre-GMass readiness activities, as well as some fun movie watching and games. And then, of course, getting an opportunity to stay up all night harassing Mr. Sally and the rest of the adults that were here. Parents, I want to thank you for allowing your child to participate, and thank you for getting here on time that next day, so that way everybody was able to get on with the rest of their weekend. I want to remind all of our parents, if you have not already purchased your field day t-shirts, the field day order forms look like this, and they went home already. Field day shirts are $10. We need these by May the 8th. So May the 8th is the deadline. We will not be selling field day shirts at the door. If you do not turn in an order form early, your child will not be able to get a field day t-shirt. So please make sure you turn this in. Teacher Appreciation Week is next week, May 6th through the 10th. So not only will we be testing, but we'll also be celebrating the second most important people in our building, because the most important people in our building are our boys and girls. But the second most important people in our building are our teachers. And so we'll be celebrating them next week. On Monday is Picture Day. So we want to help your teacher's brain by drawing or bringing a picture for her to remember you by. On Tuesday is Sweet Day. Recharge your teacher's superpower with a sweet treat. On Wednesday is Thank You Day. Help your teacher's x-ray vision with a note of appreciation. On Thursday, it's Snack Day. Time to refuel your teacher's superhero strength with a snack. And on Friday, it's Flower Power Day. Bring a fresh flower or gift with a sweet smell to say thank you for their hard work and dedication. Again, you should have gotten a flyer like this. That's a half page that gives those same dates and options for gifts for your teacher. Even if you can't do these things, anything that shows appreciation to your teacher, even if it's just a hug and a smile and telling your teacher that you appreciate them, will make them feel good next week for all of their hard work. Our fifth graders are getting excited because not only are they getting ready for their end of the year activities, they are selling t-shirts for fifth grade, for the fifth grade class t-shirt. It's $7. Our boys and one of our students actually designed the t-shirt that you see here. And please make sure you get this in. The deadline to purchase is May 10th. We want to get that in as soon as possible. Don't wait till the last minute. But after that, we will not be selling them. So if you don't get your money in by May 10th, unfortunately, your child will not be able to get one of those fifth grade t-shirts. So please make sure you take care of that. Again, our fifth graders are getting excited about their end of the year activities. One of their big activities outside of their commencement activity is their fifth grade barbecue. And so this will be a fun day for our boys and girls. There's no cost to parents at all for this activity, but just know that your boys and girls must show good behavior in order for them to continue to participate in all those kinds of activities at the end of the school year. Continuing to look at some of our upcoming events, our Special Olympics field trip is taking place on Wednesday of next week in the morning. So most of my students within our special programs will be participating in the Special Olympics. Our first graders, well, that was last week. Our first graders went to the King Center this past Tuesday. Our asthma van will be here on May 9th. May 9th. They're actually not coming on the 23rd. They're actually coming just on May 9th because they're only coming one time in May. So make sure that if you need to utilize that asthma van, that it'll be accessible on May the 9th. Field day is May 17th. And then again, as I said, the barbecue is on May 23rd. I want to thank you for taking a few minutes to join me today during my video bulletin. If you know of anyone who has not been able to see this video bulletin, either via YouTube, via Facebook, via Twitter, or via Class Dojo, please tell them I don't know where they are because everybody has one of those opportunities to view it. So, but if they don't get it, even by email, tell them to call the school and have the office to update their contact information with their email address, and we'll be sure to make sure that they get the next video bulletin next week. I only have a couple more weeks of these bulletins, and so as our activities end, so shall the bulletins. But hopefully I'll come on this summer once or twice and also talk to you again. So I want you to make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. We are Panthers who roar. Respect others, own responsibility, always safe and ready at all times.